Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing today? Hey, guess what? It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Ruby will read for all y'all. Ruby says, Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. See your tails wagging. I wanted to just come on for a minute this morning early and say happy Valentine's Day to everyone. We love all y'all guys. We appreciate all y'all guys so much. Y'all don't even know. I wish I could send everybody a card in the mail, but we can give everybody a virtual hug and a virtual card. All right? We just say from us to y'all. How about that? We're hoping y'all's Valentine's Day is blessed and wonderful, and God keeps y'all all safe and helps us find all the missing and all the voiceless. That's what we want. If that's one thing I could ask for Valentine's, would be for someone that's voiceless in this world today to be found. That would be an amazing accomplishment. As we started this channel, October 25th, we're approaching 4 months? 4 months will be February 25th, which will be actually the last day that any of us had witnessed Sebastian Rogers eating dinner with his mother, Tinkerbell. So that'll be the 4-month mark. There's so many out there that need us, guys. And it's little days like this that make you think we're celebrating Valentine's. We're telling each other happy Valentine's. All the kids are sharing cards at school and all the fun stuff. I don't know if they do that anymore, but I hope they do. But what doesn't happen is these poor missing and runaways that run for a reason, and the voiceless and the ones that need justice so bad, they're still out there. They're not celebrating Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? So we have to keep our focus on searching, looking, spreading awareness, trying to do everything we can in our power to discover the next one and try to bring closure and justice to the families. And that's what it's about, because there's a lot of families out there right now that don't have their loved ones at home for Valentine's morning to give them a little bag of candy or a card or take them to get ice cream or take them shopping or anything like that, right? They don't get to do that. And that's what hurts. I know it is Valentine's Day and we have to celebrate, but to me, these kind of holidays make it tougher, right? Because we feel, our heart feels, like, how can we celebrate and yet they're still missing, right? That's the hard part, but I get it. I know we have to, do our part and celebrate, right? And I reached out to my children this morning early, crack of dawn, probably too early for them, to tell them, happy Valentine's Day and send them a card and all that stuff. And, I send my stuff out way ahead of time in the mail, but it's like, hold them close, right? Keep your kids close, keep them safe, keep them protected, keep your grandkids close, safe, protected. That's what it's about in this world. And seems like it's getting harder to do that, and it should be getting easier. Technology is making things a lot easier. So one thing I can say on this holiday, that anyone that has young children at home, children under 18, or children in college even, right? There's so many little options out there for y'all guys to do. For Valentine's Day, it would be a good idea for everyone to get the gift of like one of these new little tracking chips, right? Like our bracelets are being actually made as we speak. So we finally got them right, and they'll be coming out soon. We're going to pass out a bunch of those, and I'll probably give a lot of those away, but that's the main thing of it, right? You can wear them, they have a little screw. You just take the little screw loose, put it on them, tighten it down to where you have to have a mini screwdriver to get it off, which it's going to make it a little, harder, a little more difficult for the kids just to take it off and throw it in the drawer, right? And, put them on their backpack, put them on their tennis shoelaces, like anywhere that you can put them, because phones are a wonderful tracking tool. Yes, 360 app, I have that. But if phone goes off or phone runs out of battery, it doesn't no good, right? and all you get is the last location. And I know we got a lot of drones in the sky nowadays that do help with, other ways of finding them. But, little chips, little bracelets, little anything. They make so many things now. My gosh, man. And, and I was talking about that yesterday with a friend of mine. We were talking about, y'all remember when those little pocket alarms came out about what? It was probably 25, 30 years ago. I think they were called Quantum. And they were looked like a pager, and you wear them on your belt, and they had like a little cable. And if you pulled that, it started making all that crazy ruckus and racket. Look how long they've been trying to come up with little safety ways of keeping people safe. It's been a long time, and technology has gotten so much better, guys. But today, it's Valentine's Day, so today we need to say a prayer for all the missing, all the voiceless, because they're not celebrating Valentine's Day. Now, all the runaways, they run for a reason. Now, if they're just running to run because they're mad at their parents, then that's stubbornness on their part. But and hopefully they'll wake up one day and realize that. But the ones that run for a reason, like not a good reason, right? Those, they need help, right? And that's why I've always said I don't mind that some people don't, want to search for runaways. That's fine, but we do, right? We've always covered runaways. We've been blessed lately that there hasn't really been any popping up, but there for probably October and November and part of December, it was bad. But, the worst time of the year for runaways is always the summer. And that's the majority of runaways happen in the summer. And a lot of times I understand there's kids that want to go run off with their friends, or they want to go to the beach, or they want to do something crazy that they don't realize that they can wait to do. Or just, ask for permission to do, right? They just want to take off and do it. And that's why right now, thank God, we've been blessed with not so many of them. And the ones that have ran at least have been found, that we've covered so far. The majority of them have been found. There's a few that haven't been found. There's a little one still up there that lived in Texas that moved up there to Maine, that walked off into the bushes next to her house after a fight with her sister. And there's a $15,000 reward for her, and she's still not found. And I check updates all the time, and there's nothing. I checked the updates this morning about the remains found in that Cumberland Park, and I can't find anything. It's been like 3 days, 2 days, no update. And we know it's been since Saturday that they were found. So hopefully soon we'll get some answers on that, and we can, bring a little closure to that, and it'll ease someone's family a little bitty bit. It's not going to ease them a whole lot, but it'll ease them a little bit, and it'll at least give them that sense of closure. But there's so many, like I said last night in that video, there's so many that are still missing, and there's a lot of them that seem to be women trying to escape abusive marriages or relationships. And the reason that I bring this up today is because one of the cases that we just covered about Lauren, the college girl that vanished, a lot of people, I'm reading a lot of comments here, and a lot of people are thinking that this was her boyfriend, the jealousy boyfriend, and it's possible, and that would be another one. I know this case has gone a long time, and these parents have had zero answers. They've tried everything in their power. They've put lawsuits against these young men, nothing. They got dropped by the judge. They've done so many things for their daughter, and they're getting nowhere. And that's why we told them we would help. And I got some stuff going on behind the closed doors, and not saying that it's going to bring closure or answers, but at least we can try. So, everybody on Valentine's today, why don't y'all just take one case that's close to your area and see if you can do one thing for that person. Whether it be say a prayer, light a candle, right? Eat an extra potato chip, or drink an extra soda, or, because some people I know, like my children, they don't drink sodas. So they usually drink one on a holiday and one on their birthday. So, somebody do something different today just to, show your support for all the voiceless and all the missing. And domestic violence is becoming a very bad thing. And as we talked about last night, I think it was 3 of those cases or 4. We still got Emma Bum too, that I think has something to do with domestic violence. Trigger warning, guys, but I think it does. I think that the boyfriend was behind this. I really do. I agree with the parents. I agree with the family. You know, when she dropped him off there, and, you know, at 9 months pregnant, and to never be found again. So he was the last one to see her. And like we always talk about, these last ones to see these people usually hold the answer. And unless it's seen like, okay, you know what's crazy, right? You know what would have eliminated all this headache of, say, Emma Baum, say, Sebastian Rogers, if these people would have had home surveillance cameras. Why? Because that would have showed us, like, you remember there was a couple of cases in the summer. One, I think, was a 13-year-old that was traveling with their family for vacation and went to get a phone charger out of the car and vanished, remember? And then she was found, 300 miles away with some 30-year-old pervert? Trigger warning. Those surveillance cameras helped the law enforcement to not consider those parents as suspects, right, in the beginning of this case. And it's the same in a lot of these, right? If you're seen on surveillance, if these young children are seen on surveillance running away or, you know, getting somebody else grabbing them, like the little boy in Port Aransas, like in Aransas Pass, right? These home surveillance cameras does help an awful lot. And that's why I was so shocked in the Sebastian Rogers case that supposedly they didn't have cameras. But you know one thing I'm wondering about, and I think it's fixing to come through the chute, and I talked about this a long time ago, before I even had my channel. I talked about this on a call-in on Dolly Vision one time. Shout out to Dolly and PJ. Happy Valentine's Day, brother. I love y'all guys. That light bulb that was up there by that garage supposedly was a ring light bulb, which means that it was a camera light bulb. Now, I don't know. Evidently, someone has a photo of that particular house that was taken, I think, maybe a month and a week before. Now, I'm just saying, I'm just hearing this, that it's fixing to drop. I'm not saying it's for sure. I'm saying this is what I heard through the grapevine. And because it didn't come from one of my sources, I just heard this through the grapevine, that light bulb, which I always thought that, you know, we talked about it before. I always thought that something, you know, working for Brinks and all that at that time that she was doing that, they had to have some way of having surveillance. They're not idiots, right? Well, I mean, you know, we beg a difference, right? I don't know. I'm not going to say that, but that's mean. But I believe they had a camera. I believe that light bulb, I'm almost convinced that this person has an argument. Because now you can go buy them light bulbs for what, $39.99, $49.99. You got a camera in there you control with your phone, and it's just screwed into a light socket, and it's a light bulb. So if that is the case, that would really, really make a big difference to me. And I'm hoping that, you know, evidently this person has emailed LE about it and all that, and I think even sent the photo in from what I understand. And I'm trying to get a hold of the photo. If I get a hold of the photo, believe me, guys, I'll post it. Because that would shed a lot of light. It would show that there was a camera on their driveway, which means they'd be just like a lot of the other neighbors. They would have some way of having surveillance. And I'm wondering also if anybody checked the backyard for the light bulbs to see if at that time maybe a backyard light bulb was missing. Maybe they had just a few of these ring camera light bulbs. And I'm hoping LE really checked every light bulb in that house, because nowadays you put that light bulb in, you got a camera in your house and nobody knows you got it. And you can buy them literally at your nearest Home Depot or Lowe's, most hardware stores. I think you can even buy them at your local, I want to say that Target. Yes, I believe Target has them as well. They'll be a little higher at Target, but they are a good tool to have, because it's just a simple light bulb that has a camera in it, a smart camera that you control from your cell phone or your laptop or your whatever, your iPad, your tablet, anything. You control it from any device. Kind of like the Ring cameras. You can control them from any device, right? And that's kind of what I'm looking at here as far as if this is correct. Now, it makes sense that the light bulb's missing at the time the young man goes missing. So it is a possibility. But I'll keep y'all posted on that when I get more info on it. But anyway, guys, let's just keep up our prayers for all the missing, all the voices today. Extra prayers today for Valentine's Day. Me and Ruby want, you lost your bandana again. You see this? You see what she's doing, guys? She's taking them off. Why are you starting to take them off? Here I am yapping on Valentine's. You wear your red one today. You picked the red one today and you took it off. And I know it didn't magically sprout wings and fly, little girl. I don't know. There's certain colors. The dark pink one, she lost the other day. I have plenty of them, but she lost that one the other day. And there's two colors. It's the red and the dark pink that for some reason she seems to take off. Now, if it's any of the other ones, her favorite is the yellow. That's her favorite one. That's the one she grabs almost every day. Where in the world, Ruby, did you put your bandana? Now I got to backtrack all the way over here to try to find a bandana. I don't know. She lost it somewhere, guys. But, you know, y'all just please say those extra prayers today. And just take the minute to, you know, just to say something positive about someone, right? That's another thing that I think is a wonderful thing to do, that we don't, you know, share your neighbor, shake your neighbor's hand, say hi to your neighbor, say hi to the person at the grocery store in front of you, or at the gas pump, or at the convenience store, or anything. Just a simple little extra kindness, you know, goes a long way in this world. If everybody would be kind for one day, you know, or just say one kind thing each day to someone, you imagine this world would be, wow, a different place. I see your bandana. Come on, it's way over here. Anyway, guys, at least I see it out here. She pulled it off. This girl's smart, I think. Ruby, you pulled off your bandana. She won't put this red one back on. She's going to lose it. But, you know, if it was hot right now and we were searching in the woods, she wouldn't pull it off. But when she's not getting to search like she wants to search, like, we got some wooded areas today we're going to be at, so don't worry. See, told you. She pulls it off every time. Ruby, I can't believe you, little girl. Anyway, guys, happy Valentine's Day. Come on. Uh-oh. You getting on trail or what? Happy Valentine's Day. We love y'all guys. We appreciate y'all guys so much. We couldn't do this without y'all guys' support. And hey, by the way, for the people that think YouTube's a lot of money, I want to let y'all know I got an email this morning that said your YouTube payment will be arriving soon. Guess how much it was, guys? And y'all are gonna laugh. $32.31. Okay, so for a whole month, that goes to show you that, oh wow, right? You can really get rich off YouTube. No, you can't get rich off YouTube, guys. There's no way. And I mean, I'm not one to sit here and beg y'all to sub and share and like. I mean, I ask every now and then to hit the like button just so I can try to get a video to 8 or 9%, but 8 or 9 out of 10. But you know, it's because those help. They help me to open up new musics and new tools, which I don't have yet. I don't have any free music and none of that yet. So I got to get there. And it's okay. We'll get there. I'm not in a hurry to get there. If I was, I'd probably be doing everything a lot more. But I just enjoy searching, spreading awareness, and that's pretty much what we do here. And we're gonna let it grow as it grows, right? That's what it's about. It shouldn't be about me begging y'all. It should be about y'all enjoying what we put out, right? That's how I see it. Either you like it or you don't, right? Some people do, some people don't. And I love them all no matter what. If they like it or if they don't, it doesn't matter. They're all God's children. So I know you the one that lost it. I'm not giving it back. Now she wants it back. You're not getting it back. It's mine now. I'm going to give it away to the next caller. No, I'm playing. Anyway, I did get some 800 numbers. I need to get those set back up into those phones. And so we can start getting ready for the lives. I think it'll be cool. Y'all know y'all going to have to be patient because y'all probably know a lot more than I do about lives. So, but we'll get it figured out. We're going to do probably only in the field ones. And then once the studio's done here shortly, we'll of course do lives in there, which it'll look a lot better than just me out in the woods, right? So Anyway, guys, y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Happy Valentine's Day. We love y'all. Prayers to all the missing, all the voiceless, all the runaways that run for a reason. We need to keep up the help, keep up the fight, right? Keep everything going while we're freezing. Anyway, y'all see us later today on a little bit of a search video that we will drop on Valentine's Day. And so, y'all have a good one. And we'll talk soon. Right, Ruby? Quit throwing your bandana on the ground. All right, guys. We'll talk later. Y'all be safe. Remember, Ruby lost her bandana. She'll pick it up usually. Told you. All right, guys. Love y'all. Bye. Hey, remember, Leslie's, in my opinion, trigger warning. Sorry, I forgot. All right, guys. Bye.